Everyone. Once again, you are all welcome to God Gift FS Education. On today's episode, we are going to talk about long upper wick rejection candle and long lower wick rejection candle. When a trending market prints a rejection candle at a higher time frame resistant or support region, what happens? What do we expect? How do we follow the market? How do we interpret the market? Now, you all have to understand that first thing first, when you open your chart, about to pick your trade, first thing you have to do is to discover your overall market bias. When you discover your overall market bias on a 4 hour time frame or on a daily, depending on the hour that you use, on the high time frame that you use. You can use your 1 hour, you can use your 4 hour, you can use your daily. When you use your 4 hour to detect your general bias, your general market bias, then you go over to your 1 hour to see the structure that is in control, because the structure tells you who is momentarily in control, who is currently in control. In the last hours, the structure tells you who is in control. Now the structure is what you are joining. When you discover that the structure has been bullish, now what you have to do is to use your horizontal tools to underline. You first underline your support and resistance regions, the significant support and resistance zones. This is mandatory. The first thing that you do when you open your chart, after discovering your general bias, your overall bias, you discover the structure that is in control of the market for that particular time. Then what else you got to do is to use your tools to draw, underline your significant support and resistance zones. So this will help you to understand where you are coming from, where you are going, what the market is doing, where the market is resting at the particular time, where the market is looking up to, and where the market is reacting to. When you do this, you have at least conquer 40% of the market struggle for that particular time. Now, what else are you looking for? So now let's go back. When a trending market prints a rejection candle, an upper wick rejection candle on a resistance level on a high time frame, what do you do? Now, if you find this upper wick rejection candle on a higher time frame, on a 4 hour time frame, now as a scalper or as an intraday, you are not going to wait for that 4 hour to close, because it will take 4 hours for that particular candle to close. So what are you gonna do? You have to move down to your 15 minutes. This is where you will find your entry level. This is where you will refine the market. You will refine that long upper wick that you see on your 4 hour. Now you go to your 15 minutes to refine it, so that you will find an entry depending on your class of trading, because you are not a swinger. Now, when this candle is spotted on a higher time frame, on a resistance zone on a higher time frame, what do? We move to our 15-minute time frame to refine it, to see what this candle has caused on a 15 minutes. Now, you have to understand that when you see this candle on a 4 hour or in a 1 hour, it is not a confirmation. It is just a signal. This is a warning that tells you keep off. Supply traders are here. Then if you find it on a support region on a higher time frame, it means a warning, a signal to say, be careful, be warned. Demand traders are in this region. The big boys are here. Now, what are we expecting? We are expecting two things. We are expecting a shallow pullback, a liquidity grab, and price will dip back to collect orders and then continues bullish if it is in an uptrend. In a downtrend, we expect a shallow pullback. Price will dip back to continue to take orders, to trick buyers. Then price will continue bearish if it happens, if the market is on a downtrend. Then secondly, we are expecting a price reversal, a trend reversal, a structure reversal. Now, what happened? If the rejection candle that we saw on a 4-hour, then we come to the 15-minute time frame to see that this rejection candle that happened on the 4-hour time frame, remember that when you come to the 15-minute time frame, it has to be multiple, it will give you multiple candles. Now, when we come to the 15-minute time frame and discover that this candle, this long upper wick candle that we saw on a resistant region in a 4-hour has broken structure, has broken the last higher low on a 15-minute, which has broken a structure on a 15-minute time frame. This has given us intent. What are we gonna do? We have to dust ourselves to know that our time to attack the market has come. Now, what are we going to do? When this movement has broken structure, it has given us intent. It has let us to know that there has been a shift, that the structure has just shifted. There has been a shift in market structure. It has given us a change of character. So what are we going to do? We are going to wait for the market to retrace, to come back to that broken structure, which is to come back to the resistance, because it has broken a support region. Now, a support region broken has automatically become a resistance region. So we are going to wait for the market, for that price to retest back to that broken support region, which has automatically turned to a resistance level. If we are support and resistance traders, because again, you need to know whom you are, what you are in the market. Are you a reversal trader? Are you a continuation trader? Are you an order block trader? Are you a support and resistance trader? Are you a trend line trader? Which one are you? So these are things you need to know. Know your place. You don't just come into the market. Okay, see, most have it has come to my notice that most of us do not know exactly what the market is doing. Just immediately after, as soon as we open our chart to pick a trade, we find it so difficult to interpret what the market is currently doing. We don't understand the price action, and we don't understand the candlestick pattern, and we don't understand the chart pattern either. We only go ahead to pick a buy because we opened our MT5 and we see that the market is bullish. We pick a buy. We open our MT5, we see that the market is bearish. We pick a sell. Why some of us? This has made some of us to depend on signal providers, people that are in a long distance places that most of them we don't know. We pay for their signal group. We wait for them to drop signals. This has made some of us to lose money, lost money, blow several accounts, yet the problem is not solved either. So I am here today to help you understand the market just as you should, to help you understand how the market works, the real behavior of the market, so that in no distant time you will be a real master of your own. Now, also know that a particular candle does not reverse a trend. This is why when you spot this in a 4 hour, this is why you need to move down to a 15-minute time frame to see what has been happening. Because you ought to know that, I don't know how I'm going to explain this to you. The higher time frames does not work without the assist, the help of the lower time frame. The higher time frame gives order and the lower time frame executes it. When the higher time frame gives order, the lower time frame carry out the order. So when you see that upper rejection candle, that long upper rejection candle on a 4 hour time frame, it is an order that has been given by the higher time frame, by the big boys. Now, what is going to happen? The people that will carry that order to make it come to pass, to let it work effectively, is the lower time frame. Just as it is in the world today. When let me use a police. In a police office, when the superintendent, or let's just say when the inspector general of police gave order, he has given the order. He is not going to be the one to carry it out. It is left for the department officers, the inspectors, the sergeants to carry it out. Now, the higher time frame cannot work without the lower time frame. So whenever you see a signal on a higher time frame, what you have to do is come down to your lower time frame to see where the orders are being carried out. So you have to know that one particular candle does not reverse a trend. The rejection candle, any sign, the rejection candle that we spot on a higher time frame is a warning. It's a sign telling us that the big players are here, telling us that, hey, this is a no-go area. Now, the future of that week, long upper week candle that we spot on the higher time frame depends on the next candles that we display. Now, where are we going to find that next candles? Is on the lower time frame, on a 15 minute, or on a 10 minute, or on a 5 minute. Depends on the candles, depends on the time frame that works best for you. So I would like you to look into this, watch the video to the end, meditate, backtest, and try to help yourself. This will help you to know what you are looking for, to know what you are doing each time you open your MT5 or your trending view. Thank you once again for watching this video. Please like and don't forget to comment the areas where you are finding it difficult to deal with, as we will all dig it deeper together. Once again, thank you and welcome to God Gift FS Education. This is a platform where we learn, we practice, and we grow. Peace.